Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Maria here from Sweden, aka Planner Mother of Three. It's Friday morning and I am finally off my fever, so that's a very happy feeling that I got, even though I feel very tired and I still have a little bit of a sore throat. But the fever is gone and we're happy for that. I'm trying to, start getting a lot of energy so that when I talk to you, you will feel that I am energetic, engaged, happy, or as you say in Swedish, pig, and that's not the animal. Yesterday I was very tired, as I've already told you, and I didn't feel like doing any, structure planning or anything, but I really got the urge. I thought I saw something on the telly and I was really, I just wanted to be creative. So I took out one of my Hobonichi A6 size, the Techo, and I think this one is even one that I've cut out some pages because, yeah, it's a very, I tried out a lot of different layouts and I haven't really been happy with that. So I thought that I would, start doing my creative thing in this little cutie. And that reminds me, when I was very sick, like 17, 18 years ago, I was, as you call, burned out or stressed out, and I couldn't work for a whole year. My brain was all, kaput. And I was also physically very tired, and my husband, he was desperate, so he actually built me a studio in the garden so that I could go out there and be all by myself, play music, and just sit in a big, chair, and then eventually start painting, because that was my aim for having that studio. And the first painting that I did was, I really like the abstract art. I can really enjoy, these realistic art also. We have some really nice artists here in Sweden that I really like, but my heart beats a little bit extra when I see something abstract, and so I just took some colors that I liked and I just, painted it freehand, like, like this, on the canvas. And the studio was, you could see the studio through the big room where we had, the sofas and everything, through the door, and the door to the studio was open as well as the door to the house. So from the living room, I could see like 15 meters, away, this painting standing there drying. And what I had painted, and I hadn't seen it when I was close to it, was a heart, a abstract heart. And the canvas that I used was one that was already broke. It was a hole in it, so I thought that I start with, painting on that one, and, if it doesn't, if I'm not content with what I can come out with, I can just throw it away. But the thing was that I, when I just walked away from the painting and I saw it from a distance, I could see that it was a heart, and the heart had a hole in it. And that was kind of, I feel really sad when I talk about it, because the reason why I was, sick was that we've had a couple of years of a really hectic life, working very much, and at the same time, my ex-husband started to, really questioning everything about his life. Not the family, he was really a family guy, but his sexual orientation and everything. And we had a really rough 2 years where he was feeling really, down. And I was, as I'm being a behaviorist, I work as a coach, so I really stepped in and I had this coach role in our relationship. And we came, out of this realizing that we can't live together anymore. And then I met my previous husband, and he is the one that had to really build me up again, because I really collapsed when everything was over with the divorce and everything, and the kids were quite small, and I had a really hard time, making sure that they were as happy as they could be in this hectic period of the time of their lives. Anyway, so the canvas started with an art as a heart with a hole, and from there I could really, I was sitting down, I couldn't even stand up when I was painting, but little by little, I think in the same week, I felt really stronger, and then I could, start healing. So art, creativity, working with colors, that makes me really strong and happy. So anyway, that was a big intro. So let's talk about this one. So I did the same thing actually with this one. I took the one that is already damaged, and I thought that I'll try out the size, because I am a person that really likes big things. Now we're talking planners, girls and boys. I prefer the cousin. I want the B6 and Stalogy. I've had the big Happy Planner and so forth. And so this small size is a little bit, a challenge for me, but I came to really love it. So now I would like to show you my creative art. Here is a die cut from Dilution, and it says Survivor on that one. And I really like her kind of, her very provocative art, or provocative, I like it. It has a lot of balls, and nice, I love it. The combination of the colors and the combination of picture, photography, and her art around it, I love it. And I will show you some things from her collection. Diane Reevely, I think her name is, and the collection, the brand is Dilution, and you can get it from Ranger. Anyway, let's start here. So I grabbed a lot of different materials that I have. I have this big chunky folder with a lot of different papers, clips, pictures from magazines that I collect, just because of the color or the shape or something. And then I can actually, I'll show you. Here it is. So here I collect things. I don't have that many magazines anymore, but the ones that I have, you can always find pictures in papers, magazines that you watch, or other things. So here I collect numbers, if I would like to have that. Here I have things called Fashion and Beauty. And fashion, it can be fashion from a long time ago, but I can use, whatever I want to here. Sometimes the whole picture, and sometimes just, a detail on the picture. And then I have something called Fitness and Foods. I have a lot of food pictures. I have home interior and object and things. So here are a lot of, environment pictures, and pictures of pillows, paintings, whatever. Here I have flowers and nature. Sorry, here's flowers and nature, and here is one picture that I found yesterday that really talked to me. So I had to glue it in to my Stalgy. Look at this. I really love it. And I just, you know, got this sentence in my head: live life with power and spice. So that's the name of this spread, I think. I love the that it's very sharp, and then it's blurred on the background, and then the color combinations, of course, in a way. So, and I have a lot of nice pictures here from that. Here I have art and doodles. So here are pictures of arts, but also like this wallpaper that I really like, and you can use a bit of it. And also pictures from art books I have here. Here I have travel pictures, words, cuteness and animals. So here are pictures of small babies, baby feet, and also some, before summer we went and cleaned out our library. So I have thrown away, actually I did throw away. We wanted to give it away to someone, but everyone says no. So our library is 1/3 of the size now, and still it's a lot of books. So I've kept a lot of books, of course, but I've also taken out the pictures of my books from my childhood, and I really like these. These are fairy tales from John Bauer, and these are really mystical, I think. I had a painting on the wall with this next to my bed when I was small. Yeah, so here they are. And here are a lot of different pictures in full page. So here you have everything from art to whatever. Let's see what kind of full page that I have. Here it looks nice. So, I mean, it can be, as I said, the whole picture or something else around it. Yeah, so these are fashion pictures, but I prefer to keep them in this because I don't know if I want to, you know, use this part or the whole picture. And here are some houses. I think this was a Cuba reportage. Yeah, from Havana. And here's from Paris, where I used to grow up. And here is, what's her name? Charlene Tilton? No. Oh, I don't remember. Here is a very famous designer in Sweden called Eva Attling. She makes jewelries. She is getting quite big in the States also. And now she's launched a perfume. She's married to another Eva in Sweden, and she is a singer-songwriter, or pop sing-songwriter. That was my biggest idol when I was young. And they met like 20 years ago and remarried. Actually, Eva was married to another guy before, and they got 2 kids. And now Eva and Eva lives together. I think they live in New York. I think they're in Sweden right now in these crazy times, but they live mostly in New York these days. Okay, and here are some other things from fitness things. And here I've kept a lot of a dictionary from a French-Swedish dictionary to use for the journal. Here is another fairy tale from an author called Elsa Beskow, and her paintings are so cute and very much my childhood, as well as the other ones that come here. And this is actually a book that my father had when he was young. He's 78 today, so it's the book is like 75 years old. And yeah, you can really think that what is she doing? Is she tearing off a very old book? But yeah, I did that. Anyway, so that's where I get my background, maybe, or you know, some kind of inspiration. I normally don't have any plan when I start. Sometimes I do, but I often leave the plan and then I go for the feeling. This page is not ready yet. It's not finished, so it feels a little bit. It's not that messy as I like it. But I don't know really right now what I'm going to do with it. But I will figure that out. Here is postcard in canvas from Dilution, and I have these are called adhesive canvas printed. So here you have different. I really love these, how she combines the different materials. And I will for sure use these in different projects. Yeah. And then this one I like. I think I started out with the fish. I had the fish and I had this one, and then I started to, you know, work this together. And yeah, no, there's no meaning behind it, just the colors. And here I had this picture that is a wallpaper from a design magazine, and this one, and then I started to work with that. And here I am, I don't know, I'm thinking being in the daily life, that can be like a, what do you call that, when you don't find yourself? In Swedish you call labyrint. Sorry, I'll just have to look up the word. Let's see. Maze, I think it is. Yes, it is. Maze. Sometimes, you know, the life can be a maze where you can't really find yourself, and you can also meet some snakes. And the thing is that you really have to think about yourself, put yourself number one, and go on your own trip or your own, you know, way in life. And that could be being, you know, going to the South America, where I haven't been yet. I colored around it, and this is a large sticker, and it turned out to be a heart. And so go to where the heart is, or follow your heart. And sometimes you have to be, in Swedish we say that you have to be smart as a fox, but I know that a foxy lady isn't what I mean. So this meaning is that sometimes you have to be, you know, smart, strategic in your decisions, and sometimes you just have to follow your heart. So something like that. And here's also, as you can see, the picture behind here is from a design magazine with an M, like in my name, Maria. And then I just worked from that. I also put a sticker with some flowers on it and a cactus here. And here are actually the two spreads that I started with. I had this picture and this face, and I had this washi. And I figured out that I really wanted to use the combination of these. And then everything started from there. And sometimes I really read the quotes. More important than putting things into words is capturing something that goes beyond words. Not everything can be expressed in words. Keep that in mind when you're using them. So if the quote speaks to me, I try to keep it. And here is a picture. I started with this picture, and I had already this picture in my folder. And so I put a small stamp that says The Little Prince from the book Le Petit Prince. And I really thought that how fortunate this guy is, you know, growing up somewhere in the world, having a mother, you know, sitting in the nap, having an apple, and if he gets stains on the clothes, there's nothing to do but to put the clothes into the washing machine. And, you know, a bright future. And if you go back 100 years, the boy would be would be on a photographed. The boy would be photographed maybe once a year, or maybe once or twice during the whole childhood, and standing up in, you know, in the nicest clothes and everything. And I really hope that this guy also had a, you know, bright future with stain on his shirt and a lap to sit on, but I'm not sure. So that was a little bit about that. I journaled a little bit about that too. Sometimes I journal, sometimes I leave the spread as it is. And here I really, you know, fell in love with this small bowl with these pistachio nuts. So I just made it simple, and I really tried to stay there. So I just put a washi that is gold and this one to it. And you can see it's all shimmery. I really, really love it. Then I thought that I was going to, because this is me, and very typical me, and if you followed me from when I was happy planning, I always, you know, had the intention of, you know, let's keep it simple. Just keep it simple, because I really can fall in love with those spreads that are very simple. But then Maria gets to me and I can't really control myself. And then I'm all over the place. As for this one, I had this painting of this really pretty woman with all the flowers in her hair. And I thought that I was going to take one of my washies and keep it like that. Then I had this painting or this picture of a woman that is very much, she has a lot of makeup around her eyes. She really looks, it's a very hard picture. And I thought that that was a really nice contrast to this lady. And here is the, you can see her the end of her face and her throat and everything here. And then I started, you know, to make the contrasts, and I, you know, was taking the colors from the flowers in the washies and some picture from a magazine, and then I found this paper with a hole, and I thought that, oh, let's try out how, you know, the effect would look like if you put the paper on it. So here you can see the face, but you can't really see it, and that's what I like about it. And that's also this contrast of nowadays towards how you portray women from maybe yesterday, or maybe that's today, I don't know. So that's the creative journaling that I am in right now, and I really love it. I am quite convinced that I will do some spreads during the day. I will relax for a moment, and then I will, you know, keep working with this one, because this one isn't really what I like yet. Yes, I said that I was going to show you a little bit more about the dilution products. I have a lot of them, but I thought that I was going to do something quite cute today. I'm thinking of taking out this one, because I'm thinking that I really need a cover that is covered. So I thought that I was going to use, because this cover is so precious for me, and I don't want to get any paint or glue or anything on it. This is a Hobonichi Minna Peranen cover. So I thought that I was going to open this one. I think this one is called Milk and Strawberry, and that's also from the Hobonichi. And as you can see, I haven't opened it. I bought this one in winter time sometimes, and I didn't want to use it because I didn't have any cover. And then I got a cover on cover from, I didn't have any cover on cover of this one. And then I got a cover from a friend. And then I've used this green, what you call that, I'll find the word, or please write it down below. I'll find it. So, but now I've ordered and I'm waiting for some cover and covers. So I thought that I could start by using this one. And I am thinking of putting one of the cards from Dilution. She has really nice postcards. You get 8 pieces. And I am thinking of using this one or this one. So I thought that I was going to put it on this page. Let's see, from the and what you could do is actually what does it say here? Splitting headache. Well, that's not that positive, is it? Or should I go with this one? I think I'll stick to this one that says Dream, and then there's a lot of other words here, but I can't really, I really like the combination of the pink. And then I think I will put this one on the back side of it. So in that way we can have 2 different, looks. Here you go. I think that's kind of cute. I can see that it's not I'll have to put this one like this so it will stay, I think. Or should I? I might put a clip or something here. We'll see about that. And then there's this one. I'll just have to, we'll see if this works. It could have been cute if it did, but if it doesn't, I'm happy for the ordinary color. And then we have the book. Now I'm not doing it as I'm supposed to. I learned that I'm supposed to do like this when I put the Hobonichi into its right place. Oops. Sorry. So let's see. I think this will work. Don't you think so? But I think I will have to put something here. 2 seconds. see if this works. Yeah, I think it will. But then I don't know what's gonna happen with the plastic, but it will at least stay there. And then we'll just push this one up a little bit. And we'll get this one in place too. I like it. I don't really like the page markers generally, but I'll try and see if I can use them. I'll do like this. I'll have one on the right hand and then the other one on the left hand like this. So what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna still using this one, and I can even, you know, do the journaling over this because most of the time I cover the page, so you won't see what I've written before. And yeah, and then we have the Survivor die cut here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope seeing you soon, because I am really enjoying myself. And yes, oh yeah, I would like to show you this one. This is also from Dilution. She has coloring sheets that you can choose between. I have this one, and I think I have another one somewhere. Here it is. And these are really cool. You can either, I mean, you can color the whole page, or you can cut out the combinations, and just to glue it in to your Hobonichi or your Stylogy, or whatever you use as a book. So yeah, they are quite nice, quite funny. I love how, you know, the space that you can color, and you can make it all crazy, or yeah, you choose whatever you want to. And I will show you another day all my Dilution stamps, because I have plenty of them that I'm thinking of starting to use in the coloring, the creative journaling. And what I did here was that I colored in with my Tombow jewel brush pens, and then I took this white from Uniball, and then I put some dots just around her, and I thought that would be a very nice. I like how it turned out. And as it is in this size, I think I will put it into my Hobonichi, but I'm not sure yet, so we'll see how that will work out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I am so glad that you were here and stayed together with me, and I hope seeing you soon. What I'm gonna do now is that in the end of this film, you will now see the work that I did, and that's in a very high tempo recording, so it takes about 40 seconds. Thank you so much, and I hope seeing you soon. Bye bye.